Um, Hi, everyone. Art Matters New York. It's hi, Phyllis. Hi, Cy, and hi, Marie. Um, Hi, everyone.
Oh,
Art Matters New
sorry.
York.
Yeah, I can't. I'm having a
Hi, Philip. Yeah, we have an echo.
yeah, I'm having a problem getting rid of Chrome.
Ah,
I don't know why.
I will try again. To see anyway.
Are we still taping or no?
I think we don't, or
Are we?
do.
I think we are taping. Hans, say something.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Okay, so then just get rid of that. So why don't we just start and you get rid of that first section? Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Mhm.
I tried
Okay.
to Chrome.
Again, hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Art Matters New York. It's a small summer group gathering here. Marie, Cy, and Phyllis, and me in Switzerland. Mark is in Chicago, and even the group is very small. It's a very powerful one.
That's right.
So let's see. We have from Phyllis some watercolors, and then Cy has submitted two paintings with 20-minute paintings, right? You said
Yes, 20-minute painting.
Okay, that's very, very, very interesting. So I'm gonna start with Phyllis. Let me see. Now let me see. I have to share, of course, the screen. And
Wow.
do you see something on the screen?
Yeah,
That's
a bird.
Yeah. Phyllis, yeah, tell us something about it, about
Well, I took your suggestion from last time about Goya, so I got some books on him and started to. I mean, I've always liked him, but I never knew him that well. So I made an attempt to know him a little better, and I wanted to find out how my stuff relates to his. And the only thing I could come up with was that it seems to have a similar crazy energy. But so this was the beginning piece. I did it with graphite pencil and watercolor.
Mhm.
You can see the pencil.
Yes.
But
Wonderful.
and then I used it also to blacken certain areas. So the pencil mixes in with the water paint.
I think it's a wonderful piece.
I do too. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very strong.
It is a lot of energy.
Well, that's what I got from his etchings are incredible.
Mm-hmm.
There's energy and the dynamism of it blows your head, really.
Yeah. It's a very strong piece. I like the contrasts and the very also limited palette, of it gives this almost black and white feeling of
Yes,
drawing.
that was the idea. Yeah.
That's really nice. That's many very interesting sections like this light here and the pencil thing. It has a lot of things going on, and yeah, it's
This is very small. I
Mhm.
actually did this on a sketchbook, maybe 5x7.
Mhm, mhm.
I was just trying out the idea.
I
I
want to
also like
make it a bit.
brush strokes in that.
It's very
And the different
small.
marks that you have are really interesting, and I keep looking at them, and I really like the upper left. I think that's beautiful, that piece, although that just, I could look at that for a long time.
Yes.
Hans, can you turn it around to just from like flip it? Like,
Let me see.
You could.
Only if Phyllis allows
Oh,
it.
sure, sure.
so can we
Okay.
flip it?
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
of course. I flipped it myself, yes.
Wow.
Cool, you did.
Actually, sometimes I flip as I work.
Too.
I thought
So
this,
for me, it works landscape-ish format. I don't know if it works like this for
no,
me
no,
or like this, you see.
no,
Maybe it is, I don't know, it's hard to say.
I don't think so. I don't
But
like,
I like more the landscape format.
I
than
like
the
the way you had it best, because it was landscape, but I didn't perceive it as a landscape. I like it this way. I think it's,
that was why I chose this.
yeah, I think this is the most interesting.
Yeah,
It
It's
is.
probably it's more dynamic, I think.
Yeah, I
yeah,
like,
it creates more possibilities
Right.
for
Actually,
perspective.
one of my ideas on Goya is that he loves to use diagonals and cross them.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of his compositions are cross diagonals.
oh, I didn't know.
It's
Yeah,
it's really very interesting work. It's
yeah.
fascinating.
Mhm.
And he did those at the end of his life when he'd lost his hearing. He was a
Yes.
court, you probably all know this, that he was a court painter. And he was very popular and very sociable and blah, blah, blah. And finally, he did lead a long life. Towards the end of his life, he got this mysterious illness that left him stone deaf. And then he started to turn inwards,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
it became a different kind of art.
Mhm.
That's
Amazing.
interesting that you say that, because his art, is so beautiful, the court, the paintings that he does, and then he's got these intense uh paintings that are so scary and so intense.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah.
it's interesting to follow his life like that, because
Oh, yes. Oh,
maybe
yes.
he was so scared, or
No, he was more introverted. He
yeah.
began to see people for what he thought they really were. They were, shallow people. And he put a lot of his work is satirical and
uh,
commenting on the foibles of its time. And of course,
Mhm.
it was a very war-driven time. So there was a lot of atrocities and to me, very interesting very exciting kind of work. I know that the first time I really loved him was when I saw a show at the Metropolitan about like after the pandemic, and I was I was trying to think why did that stick in my mind, and I think it was the energy.
Yeah.
It's yeah, and there is such a great sensibility here, you know.
Yeah,
It's in all these things you did here. I like also these marks here, you know, these things here. What
I do too, Hans. I love that area.
that's wonderful,
Wow.
and I like also that how you just with that brush, this yellow, you know, fading out. Nice.
Yeah.
So wonderfully done, I think. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It's a great piece.
It is. Should go on the Instagram page.
Yes, I will do that. We will do that. We will do that.
Yeah.
So
The,
let
the
me
emotion
see.
I get from this is just strength. It's
Yeah,
just
this is
so
the wrong
strong.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I have to jump a little bit because it. Okay. Hold on a second. I think you have 3, right?
Oh, I said you.
2. Yeah. No.
No, I thought I had 3,
No.
but
Yeah, 2.
oh,
Wait.
just
We'll
2?
see.
I think you have 2 in a receipt.
This is. This
I
is
actually, I
a
had
little
3,
bit
but I didn't.
blurred. I find out later on when I stop screen. Um, it, this is a little bit blurred, the photograph, but I see it's one can see actually what's going on. I make it maybe a little bit smaller than it first that it gets. Upsla. Oh my, this program is, yeah.
I like this. I think it kind of reminds me for some reason of a dragon.
Uh-huh.
It kind of has a really interesting energy where the head would be on the upper left and it's sort of a big open, but there's just something about it that reminds me of an animal with just a
Yes.
its energy. I don't know. I guess because it looks like there are 4 points. I don't know. It's interesting.
Mhm. Absolutely.
You see that too?
Yeah, I see it too.
Yeah. In this one, Phyllis, I also see, since you had mentioned it earlier, the crossing of diagonals. I wonder if you
Yeah,
did that making the
I did
X.
that purposely,
You
yeah.
did that on purpose.
But it's a more subtle diagonal.
Yeah.
You know, the yellow is kind of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
fading into the painting.
It has something from a dance. I
Oh,
have even a feeling it's like a tango, you know, since you started Goya, maybe that, you know, it's like a tango, you know, from
Mhm.
Andalusia, like people, you know, swirling around.
And the activity in the bull ring, you know, he did, I guess he did those when he went off to France at the end of his life.
Mhm.
That's what was in my head. I don't know if it came out.
Mhm.
Phyllis, did you do these close in time to each other?
Oh, yes, I did. The first one was on my drawing pad, and these I did on that wonderful German paper. This was third. The one that the one that you're missing is a little bit is in between the 2, but I don't know what I did with it. I sent you probably the wrong thing.
I have a look. I have to
I
stop
did them
share.
in one session.
I have to look it up to because
Maybe I could send it to you now.
yeah, I don't.
I
But
think
it would be great anyway if you make a new photograph
He's
of that one we just saw, because
too
it's a bit
blurry.
blurred.
Yeah, that
You
iPhone
know, you can send it.
is just, annoying.
You can send it later. Let me see. Where
Don't
is
have,
it? It's,
uh,
hold on a moment. I need to
1 second.
see what you sent. It is Gutman. Yeah, that is another one. Yeah.
Let me, you find it?
Just hold on. Yeah,
You found
I
it?
have it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I got it. Let me see.
Okay, then I don't have to
I
say.
just have to load it here. Voila. Upsla. Voila. Now I think
I lost, there we
we
go.
are fine. Yeah. Here. Oops. And
Yeah,
voila.
yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
That was the second one, and the blue one was the third one.
Yes, I see.
Black
Yeah.
one was first.
Yeah.
Then came this one.
Yeah.
What's the size of this, Phyllis?
There, well, with this new German paper, it's not precise. It's almost 15 by 19, but it's an
Mhm.
odd size.
It's nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's this Hanemühle papier.
Hannah Mueller?
Yes, it's
That,
beautiful paper.
yeah. Look at
Oh,
this.
it's gorgeous paper. It's expensive, but it's worth it.
Absolutely.
I really like that intense yellow in the center.
Yeah.
And I think it really gives that push-pull to those two separate areas.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry, I don't mean to do this, but I see a lion.
I saw the lion too.
Don't,
Alaska.
okay, it's all there.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's just so interesting.
I don't see the lion.
Okay. So-
Here, you mean?
Yeah, so that's the the eyes, the ear, the nose.
There's a lot of eyes floating around.
I see half a cat head here.
Yeah,
I see it's very sort of almost surrealism. I mean,
yeah.
a hidden surrealism in this abstract
I
watercolor.
really like that other side where the on the left side, I think that's super beautiful to look at, where you have the piece, the upper piece on the upper left, and then the marks are just beautiful. And really, I like how you layer marks. It's just beautiful. So that it looks to me like it's coming off that yellow.
It does.
Yeah, interesting is this. Here is even a little bit more. You see that colored thing here.
Yeah.
I like that. It's actually it's like a moon landing.
It is.
Yeah, the closer you get, the less you see. You don't see anything actually.
Oh my God, that's so true.
You know, it's a very. I think it's a good piece, and it's hard to. It structures itself after a certain time in your head.
Yeah,
In
It's
a
a,
way. It's
yeah,
not so clearly.
yeah,
There is so many things. Even it's so
yeah. You need
so-called
to take your time with it.
easy,
Yeah.
easy. But it's not so easy. It's a very
Oh.
complicated piece, actually.
And I like the space in it too.
Yes. Mhm. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Well,
Mm.
these,
Phyllis, I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I was
Go
just wondering, Phyllis, if you notice, so you really enjoy this paper. Do you notice how it's different from terms of like it absorbing the watercolor? Does it,
Yes,
or does it?
yes, that's exactly right. The papers, this is a rough it's the rough surface, and it's a lot different. The way the paint interacts with the surface of the paper is much different. I've never used this kind, the rough. I've used the hot press, which is, you know, rougher than the cold press, but this is the best, I think. I think the integration of this was real, just plain cheap paper. But there's an integration that you can get with color and paper with this hammer wheel. It's beautiful paper.
This one is my favorite, and I don't know if it's because you added the pencil that made it even more dramatic, and like forceful. But
Mhm.
I just so love this. In fact, I thought you had been using ink in some places, but it's just
No,
paints. But it's
I've never been successful with ink, I don't think. I'm never satisfied with is what I can say.
mm,
Mhm.
I just
One-
love this one.
Top
Thank
blood,
you.
sorry. Where is the blue one again?
It's after this.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Here we go.
yeah. Yeah, they are, I think they are very, very just also enigmatic and at the same time very real.
They sort of have a jump, they sort of come out at you when you look at them this one especially. It jumps out of the paper.
I think that's what you do really well. One of the things you do really well is this tension, you know, this like a Hans Hofmann where you get a lot of dimension and a lot of push-pull.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the different
absolutely.
layers of depth in this is really interesting.
Well, if you don't catch it right away, you lose it.
Mhm.
So you have to I have to, just pull my brush away.
Mhm.
Just stop.
Oh, you mean you need to get it right quickly
Right quickly.
or it doesn't, yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
little like that too.
It's useless to go in and work them again.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which is kind of interesting. Yeah, I wonder why that is.
And I started with oil paint and you had to go back and back. So it was really a transition for me. I don't miss the oil paint though.
On this one, Phyllis, did you know where you were going to go before you started?
No, this one I
No.
did. I sort of, that was sort of crystallized. But the other ones, I decided to block everything out of my head.
Mhm.
And it shows, I guess.
Well, I think this is the most successful,
Mm.
but I also like the other ones too. But I think this one for me kind of I get the Goya influence most.
Yeah, well, it's there. I mean, it was consciously put there.
Yeah, and I'm not I'm not feeling or sensing that in the second and third as much.
No, you're right. You're
And I
absolutely
think
right.
that's maybe one of the reasons why, as you were
Opla.
thinking about it, why that was most successful. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's the difficult decisions to make.
Yeah, that's what painting is,
Absolutely.
decision making, yeah.
These are, of course, a lot more decorative. The blue one is, I think. This one is not as decorative.
This one, I agree with Hans. This one is like surrealist.
Yeah. It's more
I mean,
mysterious.
I'm afraid to turn that around because it becomes. Phyllis, can I turn it around?
Sure, of
Oh,
course.
there's yeah.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
It's like,
Wow.
Like that one better.
Well, it feels like there's a deer and then there's a phantom
yeah, it's,
of nature going after it. It's
yeah,
just,
because
You know,
now you can actually, this is almost, let's say, a dog, and this is a dog, or I mean,
yeah.
it's like something going on between two.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah,
The energy coming
it's
off this one
completely
this
changed.
way. Yeah,
Yeah,
completely changed.
probably more dynamic this way.
Hmm.
yeah,
I
it's
didn't
hard
look
to
at it
say.
that way.
It's hard to say, but I mean,
Very
it's a
cool.
lot of things going on in there. It's amazing. Yeah. Yeah,
Thank you.
I think, yeah, Philly is great. Yeah, it's great stuff.
Uh-huh.
Really strong. I think you are very deep on something,
Yeah.
visually with your, it's amazing.
I just don't want to get too pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want exactly. What is so strange about that word pretty, or that we like run when we hear somebody say, "Oh, that's pretty," you're like,
Oh
"Oh
my
no,
God.
not pretty."
I did it again.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. So
Well,
I think we go to Cy's
great.
work.
Yeah, yeah.
And let me share the screen here again. You have to tell me how. Do you have to turn that around?
Turn it. It goes
Yeah,
the
right.
other
It's like this,
No.
right?
No, it goes even the other way.
Okay.
There. This was going to be a floral, believe it or not,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah.
just a strange one. But this was a 20-minute painting.
Uh-huh.
And it's part of those like daily exercises I'm doing now to make sure that I don't skip a day without painting something. And it's really it's so enjoyable. It's so enjoyable
So,
to
but tell me again, this 20-minute painting
yes.
is just that you paint each day, you said, or
Yes.
because I see, of course, many other reasons to make only a 20-minute painting,
Mhm.
which shows it very nicely here that in all your other works, you put so many things in one canvas that
Yes.
here you don't have time to do that. And
Right.
therefore it becomes also a little bit clearer, certain things.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, it's absolutely true because
Yeah.
I put my paints out, so I have a limited palette, and it just like I get a different prompt every day of what I need to paint. So this was a focus on form and asymmetrical. So that's what this is, and it was.
I think those things are very nicely done
Yes,
here.
beautiful.
And you know, just because you don't have that much time,
Yeah,
you have
like
to
the
do the right
crocus in the
thing,
spring.
and you have to leave it, you know.
Exactly.
And I think also the whole background thing, like here, I like that. You know how how
Yes.
loose and clearly you just put the stuff there, and it
Yeah.
works. You know, it gives a nice structure.
Yeah.
I
And
think
the,
here with this white, for my opinion, you had maybe that was already 21 minutes.
Exactly. I didn't
You
have
know,
time to wipe it
you know.
off.
You see, I see that immediately. That because this is, you know what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
see immediately that you put something on top of something,
Yeah.
and it's actually. I mean, it works somehow, but it's very dangerous. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? All the other parts are just fine. You know,
Yeah.
because you were in a rhythm, and you
mhm.
know, and then you thought to smoothen it up or whatever because you didn't like some structures or whatever,
Yeah.
you know. And you see, yeah, 21 minutes.
It's exactly what happened. The timer dinged and I put the brush down.
I
And
like this a
but
lot.
you know, my problem has been too much stuff in something. And also this is just a 11-inch canvas panel. So I usually paint big. Uh,
Mhm,
so
mhm,
this was good.
mhm,
It reminds me of a crocus in the spring before it blooms.
Yeah.
And it looks like the leaves are made of little pebbles. And
mhm,
that's what I love about the
mhm,
crocus.
mhm. Yeah, let's make it
The
smaller to see.
greens are beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful greens.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you see the
Hi,
form
can you
better.
talk more about your process? Like, how did you, who are you following? What, what?
There was I wasn't following anybody. What I did, so I started by walking to the stream near my home with a black marker pencil, and I sat down and did a quick sketch, and then I came home and painted. So if you actually turned it the other way, you would kind of see that it looks like river rock. Um, I
Yeah,
guess this way.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's and I could have kept going with it, but I just had just 20 minutes when I got home to start painting.
Mhm,
And I actually liked how odd it was when you turn it the other way. It
mhm,
was more interesting. That's more interesting to me.
It is.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
So I may go back into this uh finish it.
No, I didn't mean your process of painting this. I
Oh,
mean, how did you get 20 minutes? Can you explain that a little bit? And the person that, uh,
oh,
that concept?
yeah, it's a PDF file of 50 prompts for a 15 to 20-minute painting. So he will tell you, I want you to do an asymmetrical painting with titanium white, and you can choose two other colors and black and white. And so, or I want you to do the X as Phyllis did. I want you to do a painting with the X. I want to do you do a painting with. So I just follow this. I can send it to you. This PDF of 50 different daily prompts for exploring something different, and it pushed me out of my typical
Mhm,
way of doing things, and I loved that. I loved it.
mhm, mhm,
So that painting was 20 minutes, and the next painting was just 15 minutes. And the instructions on this 15-minute painting was, without looking at any reference, recall some sort of landscape. And I remembered a really windy day, and that's what I painted, was a windy day landscape in 15 minutes. And I have to tell you, when I finished, I couldn't
No,
believe. that,
is
yeah.
hold on.
Oh.
That's probably
There
this
it
one.
is. And I'll turn it the other way. Yeah. So it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
a
of
windy
course.
landscape. There it was. And
Nice.
yeah, I was just, I was so happy that in only 15 minutes, I had to be really, really loose because I didn't have time. And it was just amazing to me
Mhm,
that it captured the emotion of the day,
mhm.
the emotion of that windy day.
I
I
love
like
to
it.
paint wind. It's
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say anything about the
I
strokes
think
themselves.
I think you found really this, the right instruction, because we were talking always how much you pack in one painting.
Yeah.
Do you remember? And we said make more paintings instead of put everything in one painting.
And use a fewer
A good
colors.
example. Look at this. Look at this. You have so many wonderful, because you have to be fast. It works very well.
Yeah.
It's very painterly. It's very, how you put this thing in here. It's wonderful. I think it's
It
just
is.
great.
I do too. I think it's great.
I like
It's
it.
fabulous. Yeah.
But again, this is a small painting on a canvas panel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
sure.
if I tried to do this on a larger scale,
Yes,
it
yes.
would, I don't think I could do it. I would have too much room,
Oh.
I'm sure you will handle it.
I think you should try it. You don't know.
All right, well, I'll try it.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
And
But
what's the guy's name, Cy, that gave you these prompts?
Chris Loud, Loud, Chris Loud. And I do like his paintings. And he has a number of YouTube videos on quick things to do. But I guess what I needed personally was somebody just say, okay, you only have 20 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah, I think you need somebody with a stopwatch,
I have
because
an egg timer.
yeah.
I love the whites as you use them. I mean, most people would make a mess of it, but
Right.
you used it beautifully,
Mhm,
Thank you.
just very discriminately and
mhm,
beautifully. I think it's a very difficult thing to do.
mhm. And I like also the scratches,
Yeah, me too. That's
drawing scratch, it's like,
I love
it makes them, it's great. It's wonderful. Very lively, very, there is no section with I think, oh no, this is not, it's just a flow. It just flows,
It
it's like,
does. It is
it's,
wind.
it is wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this one was also that the instructions was thirds, painting in thirds.
Mhm.
So
There are also sometimes instructions to, for instance, once you have something painted there, you just don't go over it, even it's disturbing.
oh
You know
really?
what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. And yeah, because you see, that's actually what happened with your, you say 20-minute, but I say 21-minute piece.
Yeah.
Let me see, where is it? No, yeah, here, when you, here, if you would have just left that what you had,
Yeah.
that the painting would be probably, you see immediately that you start to doctor the stuff here. We are
Yeah.
doctoring, because you see all this section down here is just wonderful. It's just, simple, and it's simple and vibrates.
Yeah.
And suddenly here it doesn't vibrate anymore.
It looks like a flashlight is coming off of
Yeah,
this.
right. It becomes completely. It has no, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do something by just going over it with this color down here,
Yeah.
but just only in small strokes,
Oh,
that
true.
you get the structure again
Yeah.
that you can get rid of the flashlight.
Yeah. I used acrylic paint and oil pastels.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which I had never used before. I had never used the oil pastels before.
Mhm. It's really nice.
Yeah. Great fun.
I think you should do more wind paintings.
Or wind.
Yeah. I love it. Love this one.
Yeah.
Right. And once you are good at that, then comes a new task.
Yeah.
Don't do any wind painting.
Yeah. I can do any wind. And when I'm done with wind, I'll go on to rain.
That's what I do. I alternate. I love both.
Yeah. I was pleased with this because it gave me the feeling I wanted without me intervening in the painting, without me being conscious of what I was doing. Yeah.
Maybe that's why those quick works, like what Phyllis was saying,
Yeah.
and what you're saying, and what that teacher Chris Loud is saying is, you can capture it quickly. And maybe without thinking about it too much, you're just sort of focused on getting, that done, whatever you want to get done.
Mhm. I was wondering if Hans, if this is common where people do small paintings and then use that small quick painting as their inspiration for their larger painting. Is that what like a thumbnail sketch or something? Have you done that before where you use this?
No, in my case, I made everything completely the wrong way. When I did a painting, maybe large canvas, and then I thought, oh, there is something going on, and then I made. After that, I made studies. I didn't make studies before. I made studies afterwards.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah, I made it completely different, you know. And usually what happened was that really this first painting was actually the best one, and everything else was in a way then an afterthought, or
Yeah.
it was also some interesting things, but the energy was always in this first painting.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, And of course, it depends how you work, and with certain work, you need to do studies, especially if you have, let's say, figures somewhere and different or crowd painting. I mean, you have to do some studies of those figures. Otherwise, you get into an automatism, and then each figure looks the same like the other figure. But to really to have the characters of people or whatever, you need to study them. You need to. I mean, some people are very good at that. They see only the shadows. They just with a small brush, they make zack, 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 and you have the whole head is there, or the whole body, without details, but it works. You know what I'm saying? It is also, some people are very, very good at those things. I'm not good, I would have. But, it's, no, I think people do a lot of things, studies.
I just started taking my sketchbook to a local cafe because I
Yes.
wanted to do figures.
Yes.
It's embarrassing when you're looking at them and then all of a sudden you notice that they're staring at you. You feel like a stalker when you're doing
And maybe they make a painting of you or a drawing while you are drawing.
They might be using their iPhone and you don't know it.
20 minutes woman.
Yeah. 3 minutes.
They make a portrait of you. The 20.
Yeah. But I actually, I so appreciate doing the 15 to 20 minutes with some guidance, some instructions on, I want you to do this, because it got me out of just, as you said, it got me out of putting too much down and not letting something be. So
now, you know, all these things with time restriction has also that you lose the control in a way, you know, because you are used to do certain things for a certain time, and you want to break that because then something else comes out of you, you know. And you know, I think that's the important thing, you know. And then anyway, restricting your palette is also a good method to sometime get new results, you know, because then you are thinking differently. I do that too. I have many things which have only one color sometime, you know, and you know, just to, and then I go back to color, and you know, but you need the break sometime, otherwise you stuck if you don't. And I like Phyllis, you know, I studied now Goya since we talked one time. You know that that this is Goya for me. You know, the last week or 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks when you showed those things, you know, and you feel it immediately. You know that you studied suddenly something, and that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like not a bad thing. You can't just the world is big. There are many things going on, and things going through your brain and body. That's why we study. We don't study on an academic way art, but we study art all the time because we analyze when we look at a painting. We ask, how is it done? Why does it have this effect? You learn all the time. And you teach other people when you have your things out, you know. Now on Instagram, you know, we will post those great things, you know. You know.
well,
Yeah.
it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable.
That's the beauty of the process, that you learn all the time,
All the time.
even when you're doing nothing.
Yes.
And that's
No, that's very important to do nothing. Just, you know, also in the studio, I do that. So, you know, that if I have too many paintings around me, I can go crazy, or I can just, I don't feel good. But just look at only one painting and do nothing. Just, let's say, couple of days even. You do other things, you know, but there is this painting, and then you just go on with just looking at that thing. And so many, each day you have another, maybe you see something which you never see once you have too many paintings around you, because you're jumping always from this painting to that painting to that painting, you know, and you get nervous about everything. That's sometimes also good to really you know, calm down and, you know, yeah.
I have to hide my unfinished paintings because there's a huge stack of unfinished paintings. And when I'm working on something, it makes me feel like such a loser to have so many things unfinished, and yet I'm starting something again, you know?
Yes.
Like an addiction.
But I think I do that too, but I think that that's because when you can get it right immediately, it's the best.
Hmm.
So to go back into a painting is very difficult. You know,
It
and
can be very.
when we were talking, I thought that would be really like an interesting thing for our class or the show to have a painting and then different people say what they would do to that painting to improve it or to
Ah,
Mhm,
That's a
that
good
would be
idea.
interesting. I like that idea.
you know, because we all just look at things so differently. How would we
mhm,
finish it?
mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, we can. Right. Let's work on that. Yeah, we can do
Yeah,
that.
okay.
I think for today we are done for our viewers. No, it's a short summer
Yeah,
uh, class, but I think we saw powerful stuff.
yeah. Thank you so much, Hans. I appreciate
Yeah.
this.